TOEFL Integrated Writing Task. Writing based on reading and listening. For this task, you'll read a passage about an academic topic. A clock at the top right of your screen will tell you how much time you have to read. You should take notes on the passage while you read. The passage will then be removed, and you will listen to a lecture on the same topic. As you listen, you should also take notes. You will be able to see the reading passage again when it is time for you to write. You may use your notes to help you answer the question. You will then be asked to write a response that asks you about the relationship between the lecture to which you just listened and the reading passage. Using information from the reading passage and the lecture, answer the question as completely as possible. Please note that this question does not ask you for your personal opinion. Your response will be judged on the quality of your writing and on the completeness and accuracy of the content. The American dream for many is to own a home. Some buy a house and live in it for their whole lives, but others buy houses for profit and use an interest rate that fluctuates with the housing market. There is a loan that was popular in the 2000s called the adjustable rate mortgage, or also called the variable rate mortgage. Let's call it ARM for short. Let's put some perspective or background into what was happening in the 2000s. You could buy a house for, say, $300,000. Your mortgage payment would be low, but would eventually rise significantly in the near future. That was okay because the consumers knew that they could potentially sell that same house in 2 or 3 years before the significant mortgage payment increase. Well, it all sounds fine and great, but there were many unforeseen problems such as the low interest rate, affordability, and the chance to invest. Let's begin with the first problem, the actual interest rate. At the time, many consumers felt that the market was strong and that ARM would work to their benefit. In actuality, the interest rate became the quincentennial problem when the housing market began to decline. As the interest rate changed, consumers were overcharged or did not correctly anticipate their debt-to-income ratio. The second problem was the initial affordability. ARM allowed families or single men or women to purchase an expensive home with a low initial mortgage. Then and now, most Americans believe that they will get a promotion or make more money over time. Many were able to make their initial payments, but failed to pay after the interest rate increased to a much higher level, therefore no longer making their mortgage payment affordable. The third problem was consumers investing in a housing market that was on the decline with the grand expectations of making a huge profit. The unforeseen problem was the housing market crash. Houses like the $300,000 example were hugely overpriced, and when investors went to sell the house was worth only $150,000. The house would be a total loss, and to make matters worse, the consumers never knew if they could make back the money lost. Read the question below. Use the remaining time indicated to plan and write your response. Your response will be judged on the quality of your writing, as well as how well your response presents the points in the lecture and their relationship to the reading passage. Typically, an effective response consists of 150 to 225 words. Summarize the information in the lecture showing how it differs from the information in the reading passage. Pause the video to begin writing your response now.